There are 4 types of housing in Japan. There are housing options provided by schools and employers, and to find out about them, you'll need to inquire directly at your school or employer. For the foreigner-friendly agencies, they're managed by separate agencies, and you can book them directly online from anywhere in the world, but you will need to probably a credit card to make the payment to reserve the rental. There's 2 types of subsidized housings. There are rentals managed by Urban Renaissance, which is a semi-public agency, and you will have to inquire directly on the UR website. And there are rental managed by the city, and you'll have to inquire at the city for those ones. Finally, the vast majority of housings in Japan are owned by private owners, whether it's a person or business, but they're usually all managed by real estate agencies. So you inquire at the real estate agent or agencies. There's a number of growing bilingual real estate agents who can help you finding something you like and deal with the real estate agency who manage the rental. If you want to fully furnish, ready to move in options, foreigner-friendly agency is probably the best way to go. Nowadays, however, I'm told more and more private rentals, especially in Tokyo, may offer partly furnished rentals, but like including the lights and maybe the curtains, but you probably have to register for the utilities yourself. For short-term options, again, foreigner-friendly housing are probably your best and maybe your only options beside hotels and Airbnbs. And keep in mind, except for the housing provided by the schools and employers and the foreigner-friendly agencies, the other housing options will usually require a minimum income from a Japanese employer or proof of sufficient funds in a Japanese bank account. Finally, school and employer provided housing will likely have a specific deadline to apply every year, while the foreigner-friendly agencies and the private rentals, you can apply any time of the year, as long as it's available, right? And finally, the subsidized housing options provided by Urban Renaissance in the cities may have waiting lists. So you need to apply in its first, you have to wait. And note that since the fiscal year in Japan starts on April 1st, most people tend to move to a new home around March, April every year.